He'll be fine, right? I mean, I guess he wants to trade with XinQ for a little bit. He hasn't put a point to any of his abilities yet. In fact, at this point, he might just ink spell one of the creeps once he gets them a little bit. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, he needed to try and TP earlier. The problem is
he needs to TP before the ink spell comes out, but he was baiting him out there on XinQ, and the Wolves are going to finish him off. So absolutely played.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of those things where like the ink spell duration shorter than the TP. So
no, same time. 3 seconds on each of them. So if he TPs first, the ink spell won't end up stunning him, and he'll be able to get out.
Yeah.
They changed it to be 4 seconds for the ink spell, like 2 patches ago, and they changed it back to be 3 seconds last patch.
Very nice.
So punished for that one. Just should have committed the TP earlier. There was no way for them to stop him if he didn't do that, but he got greedy. He get the banner, but he ended up giving first blood there.
Yeah, it's a big one too. It does go the way of the Grimstroke instead of the Lycan, which is, you know, I think not ideal for PSG. They were definitely trying to get it on the Wolves, but either way, finding that first blood is still pretty big, and it did leave Morphling solo bottom for a little bit, so maybe struggling in that lane. But taking a look at the offlane here, Zeal on the Bloodseeker into Ame's Kunkka, which we've seen a lot recently, and nice route into the Torrent. Maybe looking to go on top of Y here. You do get level 2, but they didn't actually have the Arctic Burn available at the moment, so it's going to finally get popped here. Planning on trying to do some damage with that.
And resummons the other.
Just all mind games, maybe.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit better for himself now, 24-3. But thankfully, you know, the discipline that they beat in to deal with PSG.LGD's Tinker has stuck. They ended up boarding up the Ichi camp again. Didn't get the hard one this time, but
yeah. Mid lane though, 70 doesn't, just gets bursted. He just stuck around a little bit too long. He's finally dead.
Survived, you know, a little bit longer than any business surviving, but they did end up getting him in the end. Beautiful save there from Planet, turning things around. Wood Wyvern starting to become a little bit more popular. I think after they picked it up on RNG, people were like, yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe we'll try this one out. I can see why they went for this. And against a Lycan, the save there, when you're buying yourself a little bit of time with these dives, it does allow you to turn around these team fights, and nice job there. 70 almost has his boots of travel done now.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was just over 8 minutes into the game. We had 10 heroes in the mid lane behind the tier 1.
Yeah, that's the kind of Dota I like to see.
LGD trying to force the issue here. They're still farming very well despite that kill. I mean, you do go down on Ame. He's really not that underfarmed, but you still aren't having a fantastic game on. That doesn't look like it. That's a very deep dive. They will settle for the Oracle.
Nah, it's not much, unfortunately. I thought they'd get a little bit more from that, but no. They're looking to turn things back around. ZZQ went a little bit too far.
Yeah, he did indeed. Nightmare will dodge out the missile, but they will chase it. Find themselves a pretty easy kill there. Faith Beyond's shapeshift. Too difficult for the Bane to deal with.
Chasing. Ended up getting a kill onto like in a moment ago, but like once this Helm of the Overlord is done, even if like
Nightmare, nice dodge, but still needs to be careful. Does get a ward out on the high ground. The question is, can they do anything? This the Winter's Curse onto the Oracle to start it off. Do they have the damage to actually finish off the kill? They jump in on Shiro, they get him. They've got a lasso now, no way to cancel. They grab the Kunkka, pulling him right into the enemy team, but he X'd himself. Really smart play, just in time. And now Nothing to Say, the double laser doing work, but can he actually get away? 70's on top of him. Can Nothing to Say survive? He gets burned down, but he takes down one with him, and Ame ruptured up, forced to fall, and now XinQ trying to TP out, but Shiro, he's got an X of his own. XinQ gonna fall 4. Looking to go aggressive here. Y is gonna find ZZQ once again. Nightmare to dodge out. Oh, it still roots him, so question is, can they continue the chase? They're gonna find Bloodseeker on the side and ran down Inkswell. Plenty of damage there from Nothing to Say. They're gonna know about that ward now.
Difficult, but this Helm of the Overlord, they don't really have a solution to.
It's actually interesting. They smoke up and go aggressive into the enemy team. Faith Beyond gets feed script right away. Inkswell's gonna cancel it though, and he's gonna be fine. Bane, however, not so much. ZZQ can't really do much of anything here. Faith Beyond stuck by a rupture, but protected with Tinker dropping these missiles from the low ground, and it looks like they will just disengage. 7E doesn't get the TP out either. Falling.
I don't think there's much they can do about this. Certainly you don't try.
They drop the blood right. I mean, looks like they are gonna try. Nah, no way.
Shiro, don't do it, man. It's not worth it.
Yeah, Bo comes through. We'll finish off the Roshan. They grab themselves the Aegis. There's going to be the shapeshift. They're looking to go onto the high ground again. The ward providing some vision. They see Zeal. They get the Winter's Curse onto the Tinker, but He does not take nearly enough damage. It's going to be 7E coming in on the Batrider. There's going to be the false promise into the lasso, though. They might actually pop him. He doesn't have the Aegis. Nothing to say. He's just dead. And now Y surrounded here. He's trying to hobble away. They throw the grenade on top of him, but it's going to be Shiro chasing after him here on the Morphling. Does he have the damage to finish him off? He's got the Tinker. He gets the laser. He gets the kill. And again, the Summon's chasing down these heroes on the backside. They lose the Bane. Can he actually get out on Jin Q? Stunned. It comes through just in time. The last frame, basically. Ame Kunkka does have the BKB boots of travel. Armlet queuing up that Shadow Blade. Oh, ward placed on the high ground, gets the Nightmare off, but he is in trouble. There's gonna be the army coming through. ZZQ. Cold Embrace gonna buy him a little bit of space, and 7E, he's looking for him to get the Rupture out onto Ame. Who's gonna be caught first is the question. Ghost after buying him space, but it's gonna be Tinker on the backside, able to snipe him. He's underneath the ward though. He's gonna get the blanks out. He's fine.
Instead, they get back.
Okay, they're actually going to go ahead and TP in the Winter Wyvern. He gets the Winter's Curse. He finds the Lycan. Do they have the damage to follow it up? Y on the backside is somewhat close by. Fade Beyond gets saved. The Oracle will do it. Zeal comes in. Atos does get the Rupture on top of Zinq as well. Can he actually do it? BKB trying to take him down in time. Stun from the Morphling's going to find it. They're going to lose Y on the Oracle. He's getting chased down by Shiro. They've controlled up the Lycan. The Fiend's Grip is there. Soulbind not going to be able to cancel it. 70 chasing down the Oracle. Oh my gosh. Grimstroke. Inkswell will protect him. Nothing to say. Helps find the kill. E-Blade will finish it off. A 3-for-1. I can't keep doing this. This guy's an Oracle player, clearly. He knows what he's doing.
Not what they're expecting. Now on the back foot on PSG.
Oh, TPing bottom. It's going to get canceled. And now Lycan hexed up by Nothing to Say. There's your hex reveal. That is a big one. Shiro's coming in invis. Shiro gonna walk right in Fade Beyond. Has a DD rune here though. You gotta be careful. Shiro pops the BKB, trying to chase after him. He's protected for the moment from the BKB. Will TP home. Oh, never mind. He cancels his TP on the backside of the fight. Who is here? It's all the supports. ZZQ trying to TP home, caught by a hex. Not gonna go his way. He's down.
Yeah, ZZQ just melted. All right. Excuse me. Lasso's on cooldown. They know they don't have Winter Wyvern ultimate, and Roshan respawning soon. They want to have this area around the pit.
ZZQ gonna get caught by the hex here. If Nothing to Say, they were ready for him. The question is, can he get out? 7E going for the Disward. He's gonna get hexed instead. Inkswell comes through, gonna chase on. They're gonna lose 2 here, I think. Nothing to Say blinks him super aggressively though. He's getting beat down by Shiro. He's dead without the buyback. They get the Oracle on the backside as well. Planet keeping himself alive with a Cold Embrace, and now Zeal doing what he can to control him. He's grip onto Ame. PSG.LGD are in trouble. He's surviving for the moment with this Shadow Blade, but it's gonna expire at some point. Shiro trying to stay on top of him.
Oh, he manages to get out. It just lasts way too long.
As soon as this armlet expires, he's gonna get vision. They see him.
They see him.
Ame goes. Get him. Pop the BKB. Shiro trying to chase after a blink forward.
How long until he's got Shadow Blade again? I mean, he's gonna have vision of him regardless because it's his Bloodseeker. This guy's just dead.
He's dead, baby. Shiro beyond. Careful right now. Smoke up by PSG.LGD. You're going into the high ground. They're baiting potentially, but they find ZZQ on the bait. 70 goes in, gets the hex, has the BKB, does not find a lasso target. Ame on the backside. You can't go for it. He doesn't even have the lasso still. It's on cooldown, and now they're able to control up the bait or the Batrider. Boat comes through. The damage is gonna be more than enough. They find themselves the kill. Rupture onto 1. Zeal can't really get into this fight.
Roshan is up in there, able to get inside the pit.
They find Shiro. He's gonna be careful. They find Zeal as well. Waveforms away, but the hex does come out onto this Bloodseeker. Fiend's Grip on the backside. They don't have vision of ZZQ. They're actually holding him in place, but they do have plenty of saves as well from the Oracle. Zeal, another Rupture, holding them in place. He pops the cheese, trying to keep himself alive. Plant on the backside, looking for where his curse target doesn't find it. Shiro chasing away from Fade Beyond and Ame. They're doing way too much damage. There's gonna be the refresher. They say takes down more. Wyvern gonna buy back into the same Shiro. He's doing it all alone. He needs help. He can't do it alone. And a big win here for PSG.LGD. They take down Double Dark Portrait. It's going to be very scary here for the side of EHOME, as now PSG.LGD are the ones trying to push the high ground. They find the hex, they get on top of the Batrider. Winter's Curse does come through. They find the Tinker. He does have the Aegis, but the status resistance is just way too much. ZZQ, Fiend's Grip gonna get canceled on the backside, and Shiro trying to stand his ground, take what damage he can here onto this Kunkka, but is he even gonna die? The cleave on the backside, Batrider just gets crushed. He's dead. Trying to run away onto Zeal. They get the Kunkka. He's gonna buy back into this game.
They want to close this one out right now. They don't want to wait. The Divine Rapier on the Morphling, though. He gets into this team fight. He's able to melt heroes. Bane is buyback available as well, but no Fiend's Grip available just yet.
Can they do it? Shiro with the Divine Rapier, your only real hope here.
Yeah, but
they take one lane of barracks, now looking for the second. Tier 2 will protect the top one. You could probably just go through backdoor protection or just go straight for Tier 4, but that's exactly what you do. Ame.
Hero needs to find the backline, needs to be able to get the tank here, but with 2 lives, it is so hard.
Kunkka protected by this defense matrix as well as these ink swells. It makes it so difficult for him to keep these kills, and Faith Beyond with these wolves. Hurry up, they get the Hex onto the Morphling. Can he actually get out? Fiend's Grip, the buyback from CZQ is gonna get saved there, false promise, but Tinker is stuck for the moment. He needs help and fast, but so does the throne is falling. Ame, Faith Beyond taking the throw. They know this is it. GG, PSG.LGD tie up the series 1-1.
When their backs are against the wall, they come in clutch, and that game looking so rough. I was sure it was over. EHOME pushing the high ground.